Welcome back to Tammy Talks About. I've been having some audio issues, so hopefully done some things different. Hopefully you can hear me better today. So we've got some good news. Always love to hear good news. And this is courtesy of Courthouse News, and I thought we would talk about it. But of course, I got to do the shilling, so you know how that is. You know the routine by now. If you like the video, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this. And of course, as always, feed that pesky algorithm and share this video. So let's just jump into it. So this came out on October 13th, 2021. And this is from Courthouse News Service. And somehow I have jumped to something completely different. Sorry about that. Now, here we go. Judge won't send Johnny Depp's defamation suit to Virginia Supreme Court. You see, as you know, Amber's team has tried several times now. I think this is the third time to get this case dismissed. And, well, let me just read you the byline here. This trial nears in the defamation case brought by actor Johnny Depp against ex-wife actress Amber Heard. Attorneys went to court Tuesday morning in a last-ditch effort to get the case dismissed. On 3 occasions, attorneys have tried without success to get Johnny Depp's defamation case against his ex-wife tossed out in Fairfax County Circuit Court. Today, that effort may have reached an end. In a ruling from the bench, Judge Penny Azcarate refused to allow lawyers for actress Amber Heard, Depp's ex-wife, to petition the Virginia Supreme Court to weigh in on legal issues at the core of her last attempt to dismiss the case. So they were trying to get this taken to the Supreme Court of Virginia. Really? Sorry. Essentially, the attorneys wanted the state's high court to tackle whether case law supports their contention that the court should embrace findings from the United Kingdom court that Depp, 58, abused his ex-wife on a dozen occasions. This would have ended the Virginia case, which is based upon Depp's charge that Heard, 35, defamed him by describing herself as a domestic abuse survivor. Filed in March 2019, Depp contends that the op-ed written by Heard, well, really it was written by the ACLU, anyway, and published in the Washington Post defamed him. Heard's piece, which described the pitfalls of coming out as a domestic abuse survivor, never mentioned Depp by name, but Depp lost his Pirates of the Caribbean Part 4 days after publication of the editorial. He is asking for $50 million in damages. Heard subsequently filed a counterclaim charging that Depp orchestrated a smear campaign against her by repeatedly accusing her of perjury and being a hoax artist. Her lawsuit demands $100 million in damages. The trial is set for spring of 2022. Some legal facets of the case, for example, whether Depp is barred from relitigating issues covered in the UK. They have not been fully decided, argued Elaine Charleston Bredehoff, Heard's lawyer. But Depp's attorney, Ben Chew of Brown Rudnick, LLP, asked the court to deny the motion. He pointed out that in August, Azcarate handed down a 10-page opinion rejecting the argument that the case should be dismissed because of the UK ruling. That case involved a lawsuit against a British tabloid and its editor over a story that described Depp as I refuse to say that. In her opinion, Azcarate noted, the defamation claim in the UK was based on completely different statements than the present case. In her ruling today, Azcarate ticked through each legal standard required to send the case to the Virginia Supreme Court and concluded that the case didn't qualify. The judge's decision did not appear to be a close call, she remarked. And that's the thing. If you remember, when Judge Azcarate ruled on this the last time, she said that, she didn't think Johnny even got a fair trial in the UK. And what Johnny sued on in the UK, one, he didn't sue Amber. He sued the Sun and its owners and partners and such. And two, that was based on an article that they had written, that the Sun had put out. Not an article that Amber had laid claim to writing. And what he's suing on in Virginia is the op-ed that Amber signed as author, even though we do know now, due to things coming out, discovery in this trial, that the ACLU wrote the majority of this. I think she had a couple of lines, and she was intent on making sure that it was without a doubt clear that it was about Johnny. And it was the ACLU that stopped her from just out and out putting that this was all because of Johnny. They danced around it. You remember they were looking for ways to make sure that she wasn't able to be sued over it. So, I agree totally, regardless of the fact that I, of course, support Johnny. When it comes down to brass tacks, I guess you could say, this doesn't make sense. You can't see from a legal point of view where you can say that what he did in the UK, that the findings in the UK should negate that this case in Virginia should be dropped, because they're on two different things. Yes, the subject matter is the same, but when it comes down to what is and what has been sued on, it's two different things. Amber wasn't sued in the UK. The piece that was sued about in the UK was not written by Amber. So when it comes down to it, regardless of my feelings of where I stand as far as, yes, I support justice for Johnny Depp, just looking at it from a legal point of view, I think Judge Penny's right on the money with this. I think, she's proven yet again that she is definitely going to hear this case based on facts, based on law. And at the end of the day, no matter how many times Amber tries to get out of this, she's going to have to face a jury. Judge Penny's not letting her get out of this. She's not letting her lawyers get her out of this. This time, it doesn't matter. And I can't wait to get to Virginia. Although, there are times that I'm cautious. I try to stay cautious. But if we just go on facts alone, if we remove Johnny Depp's name, if we remove Amber Heard's name, although, in all honesty, I'd never heard of her before Johnny. But, I'm not the one to judge on how famous she is, because I don't keep up with a lot of pop culture. What I do know, I hear on YouTube or see here and there. But if you took both of their names out of this case and just John Doe and Jane Doe, the facts and the proof, the evidence, all lie in Johnny's favor. If I were looking at this and did not know who was involved, I would say that the person who made these claims has lied. So, if this case is judged on facts alone, then Johnny will win. But, you never know what a jury will do. It'll all depend on the day, and I do hope that this jury will look at the facts and strictly the facts. But anyway, what do you think about this being thrown out? Are you happy? What do you think her lawyers are going to do next? Let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sticking with me. I know I can be a pain to deal with from time to time, but I really do appreciate you. You mean the world to me, and I just want to say thank you. And as always, until next time, be blessed.